The Foreigner is directed by Martin Campbell, written by Dave Marconi, and it stars Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan, and it tells the story of a humble businessman in London who, after losing his daughter in an act of terrorism, goes after the killers, trying to get the names and information and as much info as he can on the situation through a government official played by Brosnan, and this creates a cat and mouse game between the two. Both of these men have troubled pasts, and one of these pasts might hold clues to who the killers are. I don't exactly remember watching the trailer for this movie, but I remember that I did watch it and I did like it because it had this very thriller action-y vibe, which I know that Martin Campbell is good at doing, just like he did in Casino Royale when he brought James Bond back to life. Unfortunately, I also remember that the last film Martin Campbell directed yeah, it was that. So in The Foreigner we have Martin Campbell doing a competent job at directing. He knows how to compose shots together to tell his story visually, might I add. There's some very good visual storytelling in this film. But the star here, and the main reason why I wanted to see this movie because I just missed the man, is Jackie Chan. And he does a great job in here. This is a different type of role for Jackie Chan, playing in an action movie, but not necessarily a funny action movie. He's a man driven to avenge his daughter's death. And he also has a very troubled path, which I will not spoil here, but that gives a lot into his character, and they actually explain it through one very quick flashback, but also, again, the visual storytelling to explain his backstory is very well done, and I thought it created for a very compelling character. He pulls off the action scenes very well still, especially for his age. There is a bit of shaky cam here and there is one too many cuts in one or two of the fight scenes, and there is one where you can kind of guess that they may have used a stunt double for Jackie Chan, which is unfortunate, but again, the guy has to age just like everybody. But Pierce Brosnan, man, this guy came here to collect a paycheck, which is a shame, because I am not the biggest fan of this guy, but he has proven that he can be a good actor, and he has worked with Martin Campbell before. Martin Campbell was the guy that brought him into the James Bond franchise, and here he has the same intonation to every single fucking line he has in the film. Every situation that he finds himself in, whether it's talking to his superior officers, whether it's talking to his wife, whether it's talking to his nephew, whether it's talking to his fucking employees, he always has the same intonation. Throughout this film, throughout 2 fucking hours, Pierce Brosnan talks like he's the dad who's not angry, but he is disappointed. No matter if he should be sad, or happy, or angry, or afraid of something, he has the same kind of delivery in every single fucking line. But his story kind of becomes interesting as well because of the ties that he has with the Irish government. That is something that I found compelling to a point, because to a point it is well done, but then the scenes that compromise to explaining his past and how his past might be suspicious, those scenes are done through very aggressive exposition, and one of them in particular is done immediately after Jackie Chan's backstory, which is done through a very quick, very well done flashback that goes by just like that. And then when you have exposition following that, it just becomes that more egregious. The film tackles a very familiar situation, unfortunately, with terrorist attacks, especially in London. We have had many recently, and it's a shame. The movie does give kind of a weight to that, but then at some point it forgets it and just makes it about this one situation, like we shouldn't care for the overall spectrum of things. It also has this wasted subplot with discount Aaron Taylor-Johnson in here, and it just led nowhere, or at least it led nowhere interesting, at least for me, and it gave nothing to the film itself. But I'm probably coming across harsher than I intend to, because I had a fun time with this film. I enjoyed the action whenever there was in it. It can be thrilling at times, and it's great to see Jackie Chan not only back on screen, but doing something very different, because again, the man has aged. Martin Campbell, as far as his direction, is doing a pretty decent job. Despite not being a rush out and go see it in the theaters, it's a nice, lazy, rainy Sunday watch. The Foreigner has some good action, has some good performances, has interesting things to say about unfortunate current events in our world, but I will say that still, whether you watch it or not, your heart will go on. What did you think of The Foreigner, my beautiful geekies? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? And what is your favorite Jackie Chan film? We don't talk about this man enough, and we need to. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the freaking best. On Friday, I'll have my review for the Meyerowitz stories coming out on Netflix, and on Sunday, not only the vlog, but Thor the Dark World review in anticipation for Thor Ragnarok. Can't wait to see you there, and so until then, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so we can be geeky. United!